This is channeled through on the 28th of January 2022. It's very powerful. I decided just to send this out and gift humanity with what's coming through me. So here we go. Imagine if a whole species were gifted the power to create before they were mature enough to handle their full power. Imagine they were likened to children who couldn't control their emotions. On one hand, they would create bliss, and on the other hand, they would have no control of where to direct that power. It's not like emotions were the enemy, as emotions is what moves humanity through life. But if one cannot shift the fear game into the love game and have control over this, they would cause much chaos. Therefore, through this fear of their power, they would become victim to that fear and manifest issues to keep them in that fear. They ended up creating bombs that would destroy and weapons to protect, which actually kept them in more fear because they always thought that others would have more power to create more bombs and more weapons to protect, and so forth. The game started. This is what happened to humanity eons ago. There was a great council from what we would call higher dimensional frequencies, and it was decided to safeguard humanity from their own abused power, that they were to be severed from the ability to shift reality with their thoughts. And so the fear they now saw in themselves kept them in lockdown from the higher love frequencies. This is what's known as the Great Fall. In reflection, humanity manifested more beings or extraterrestrials of more power than themselves, who also came from their own fear and lack within themselves, wanting to control that which they felt they had no control over within themselves. And those beings traveled from other planets and lower frequencies to fight over the control of humanity, of which they won. And this was called an intergalactic battle. Therefore, this created a fear-based society of victim/perpetrator, keeping them in the fear game, hence crucifying humanity, and the fear of death became the norm on Earth. Recently, though, the energies to awaken humanity are shifting them to see the truth, and within that truth lies the facts that their reality or reflected reality was in lockdown. They had been muzzled and tricked, poisoned and treated as obsolete, used for material gain as worker drones instead of creators. But now that it is more obvious to those who have awoken from this reflection, it's gifted them the ability to see through the ruse and to learn to trust themselves again. Therefore, there is now an opportunity to return to the higher frequencies, to join all others with the same abilities, to recognize we are all one, and what you do to another, you do to yourself, whether that is indirectly or directly. The only way back to being empowered again is to find peace within oneself, to step out of being victim, and to learn to create again via love. As love is the only frequency that gives you what you want. For all that anger and fear will ever bring you is more anger and fear. Yeah, so that's what I just channeled through. And I felt compelled to put this into a short video share it with you guys ASAP. And let's just see where that takes us. Love you guys heaps. Bye.